Our next comedian is from Cleveland, Ohio. She has performed in clubs and colleges all over the United States, opened for the Queens of Comedy, Rudy Ray Moore, and comedy legend Paul Mooney. Please give it up for Cleveland's own Dana Austin.
No, I'm looking for black people, no. Can you, black people, somebody, yoo-hoo? Yoo-hoo! No, that you was white trying to play me, I know that. What's going on, Cleveland? Oh man, I'm glad to be here. This is the first annual Cleveland Comedy Festival. This is really, really great. You know, give it up for all the comics you've seen tonight. You know, and for everybody who helped put this together. This is really, really neat. You know, I'm glad to be out of the house. I know, like most of you, I've been glued to the TV set watching this election and everything, and I'm really, really happy to say finally I won. You know, not because it's Barack Obama, but because it was the Democratic Party. I was getting a little scared for a minute. Any Republicans in the house? And yes, we are grilling on the White House lawn, January 20th. I'm sorry, I waited 8 years to this shit. I'm glad, but then again, I'm sad to see George Bush go because now I have to get rid of all my George Bush jokes and shit, and that's really, really sad because that was some funny shit I was saying about him. And all I did was repeat everything he ever said. But, you know, now we can get back to, you know, regular television. We can get back to being depressed about the Browns, because I was missing that depression. We can get back to all the commercials and whatnot. You know, seeing regular commercials and not having to worry about if they approve this message or disapprove this message, you know. And we get back to the Viagra commercials. That's some sick shit, y'all. You know, and the thing that kills me with these Viagra commercials is, you know, I'm serious, because, you know, men, I mean, evidently erectile dysfunction is a serious problem in America. Anybody having a problem right now? Who can't get a Woody? Because it's funny. It says, you know, the thing kills me about with the Viagra commercials is they say if an erection lasts longer than 6 hours, seek professional help. And me, I'm like, what? Do you call a doctor or you call a hooker? You know, what do you do with that? And, you know, and like, you know, it's really weird because, like, I mean, have you actually seen the Viagra commercials, people? You know, my favorite one is where they have the men in a 5-piece band singing about the joys of Viagra. I never knew men could be so happy about something. And they're like, Viva, Viagra, and they're smiling and happy, and there's not one woman in the room with them. So you got 5 men in the band with a Woody and no women. What does that say? And then they try to follow it up with the commercial for women, you know, that Always commercials. Have you seen that commercial, ladies? Have a happy period. Okay, fellas, just to let you know a little secret. Ladies, help me with this one. Has anybody ever had a happy period? Oh yeah, sure, you'll have a happy period. The happiest period I've ever had was the one that came when I thought it wasn't gonna come. That's a happy period. You know, like I said, sometimes the shit just writes itself. It's crazy, you know. We can get back to the things at hand. Any veterans in the house tonight? No veterans, no armed. Look, I'm a Desert Storm veteran, so please, where are my brothers and my sisters at? Thank you for your service and early happy Veterans Day. You know, because our boys are still fighting, you know. We got to get them all home. We got to get them all home. You know, which brings me, you know, the thing with all is, I really have a hard time with it, George Bush, your boy, not mine, yours. He was so happy when he found Saddam Hussein. You see that, And he wasn't the one. He didn't blow up the Twin Towers. It wasn't him. It was Bin Laden. And I had a problem with that, because now we got all this airport security, and I have a real problem with airport security, because I travel a lot. In the summer, I had some gigs in LA, and I had to go to the airport to get on a plane. And this airport security thing is getting totally out of control, people. It's totally out of control, And I can understand that, you had to take your shoes off, you got to take your belt off and everything. And they, and I was like, usually, talk dirty to me, buy me chocolates and some flowers, and then I'll take off all my clothes for you. And the guy wanted me to take off my shoes, and I'm like, I'm going to LA. Why do I got to take my shoes off? He said, well, in case you have a bomb in your shoes. People, I was wearing flip-flops. And I understand we got to have a tight security, and everything. But look, it was some brown people who stole those airplanes. They weren't black people who stole those airplanes. They were brown people. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. Write this down just so you know. If black people steal an airplane, I'm not saying we're not going to steal it, because, carjacking is our forte. We will steal some transportation. I'm just saying we're not going to crash the airplane. If black people steal an airplane, we're going somewhere. France, Jamaica, Ray Ray's house, we're on our way. But they haven't found Osama bin Laden. And I have a problem with that. Like I said, I am a Desert Storm veteran. I served in the United States Navy for 8.5 years. Thank you very much. And I was a weapons tech. So I'm here to tell you right now, we have the wrong people looking for them. I'm serious. We are the United States of America. We have the world's greatest intelligence agency on the planet. We can find anybody, we can do anything. We have the wrong people looking for him. I say, if you want to find Osama bin Laden, put the student loan people on his ass. The student loan people can find anybody. They found me, and I'm paying back my loans right now. My name is Dana Austin. Thank you guys. Have a great holiday season, and support your troops.
Dana Austin. Have we got some talent in this town?